Hello and welcome to This Is My Architecture. Today we're going to be talking about global contact centers. I'm joined by Bill from Intuit. Bill, tell me about Intuit.
Well, Simon, Intuit is a 35-year-old company, but we operate like a startup, which makes it an interesting place to work. We power prosperity around the world with products like QuickBooks, Mint, and TurboTax.
Wow, so you've mentioned some software products, but we're talking contact center. How do your customers need to interact with you given they're using software products?
Well, in addition to all of the normal reasons our 50 million customers call in, we have a product called TurboTax Live, which brings a certified tax professional right into the product to answer questions about the complex tax code or even do your taxes for you.
So your contact center has to handle not just password resets and how to use a feature, but detailed tax interpretations.
That's right.
Sounds pretty easy. Clearly not a scaled problem.
Oh, tons of scale.
So tell us how you've solved this problem.
Well, we've introduced Amazon Connect, and Amazon Connect really connects the internet to the original internet, the public telephone network, right? So one of our many users calls in to Amazon Connect, and we're able to use the full Amazon service ecosystem to extend our experiences there. So one of the things we do is when the customer calls in, we're able to do what's called a data dip through Lambda out to our CRM system.
So it's coming into here and grabbing some data back.
Get more information about the customer, understand where they need to go. We're able to leverage services like Lex to get some natural language feedback if we need more information, and then get them to the right person to help them.
Fantastic. So they're interacting with the agent, and then that call has to go somewhere from an audio perspective. Tell us about that flow down here.
Yeah, so when the call completes, instead of having that call recording, which is super important for us to help understand what happened to that call and make sure that we're giving the service that we expect to give, instead of being locked up in a proprietary system, it just gets dumped out to Amazon S3.
And what do you do with it once it's there? They're all free S3.
The sky's the limit, right? So when an object hits that bucket, we can take whatever action we need to do on it. So post-call processing, we can send it out to third parties for analysis. We can use services like Transcribe and Comprehend to get a transcription and sentiment analysis and understand more about what actually happened in that call.
Now this is interesting because this is kind of the experimental part of your architecture where you're seeing how much value this can bring. And I guess in the past to do something like that would have been super complex and time consuming.
Absolutely, both, and expensive.
Yeah. And so what's it involved for you this time around?
So we've run several experiments, and the pay-as-you-go experience you have with these services really allows us to move with speed. We can experiment without having to roll up a whole POC with a whole team. Our engineers have taken initiative and done this on their own and brought value to the business, and in the end, if it doesn't work out, we're only out whatever we used, not the $1 million it took to spin up a POC.
For sure. And so that's the kind of the recording, the innovative part here, but there's also the monitoring and management reporting side. So you've done some cool things over this side.
Yeah, reporting and analytics is critical to the contact center. You know, we're dealing with real people, and those people have to be scheduled, and we have to make sure we have enough people showing up to help our customers when we need them. So that means tons of analytics. And Connect emits events out through Kinesis. We have that land in an S3 bucket with Kinesis Firehose, and then we pick it up through Athena and bring it along our pipeline to our data warehouses, where we can mix that up with all of the other business, all the other information the business has, and bring the insights the business needs, not only to understand what's going on in the contact center, to operate the contact center itself.
So you're grabbing metrics in a completely serverless way. So really, let's talk about the scale part, because obviously you've got tax time and those types of peaks and troughs. This can really grow and shrink based upon what's happening at the contact center.
Absolutely, and it's not even, you don't have to do auto scaling. It is all pure serverless. And so we have tons of seasonality around tax. You know, there's not a whole lot of people who are trying to file their U.S. taxes in the middle of the summer, right? Everyone's on vacation and they've filed their taxes in April. But come April, that's when everybody is trying to file their taxes, and so we have these huge peaks. It also works the other way around.
Yeah.
We're, a global company, but in comparison, we're much smaller in some of the other regions. But we're able to stand up the same scalable, resilient infrastructure in other locations, in other regions around the world to serve our customers there. And we're still in the pay-per-use model. So
they're having a consistent experience, and they're sort of getting the same high quality, irregardless of where they are.
Correct. And in market, we're able to bring it in the region where the customer is, which is important when you're talking telephony.
For sure. And tell me about the complexity of getting this set up compared to, I guess, the previous way you were doing it. Obviously, this is not the first contact center you've been involved in. What was the time frame of this compared to others?
So the contact center is very special to us. We take customer service very seriously and have for a very long time. But this is the first time we've been able to have these tools at our fingertips and really turn our engineers loose and innovate at the speed the business wants to go. Typically these engagements are years of professional services to get going, and we did this in-house this time, and we did it in an unprecedented short amount of time.
So this is months versus years to get a much better outcome.
Absolutely.
What a fantastic story, Bill. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for watching This Is My Architecture.